My name is LZZY Hale. I'm from the band Halestorm. I grew up in a 20-acre farm in Pennsylvania. I hardly have any color in my wardrobe at the moment. Because of my crazy little brother, I have patience for days.
Hey everybody, I'm LZZY Hale from Halestorm, and right now you're in my home studio in Nashville, Tennessee.
When I'm at home versus when I'm on tour, I definitely try to integrate a little bit of color, but I've gotten so used to being on tour, it's 90% of my time. Over the years, I've become kind of a minimalist, except for the shoe department, which is a whole other story. What I have to take into consideration when I'm on stage, especially now, with every album cycle, I do something a little bit different. And for this album cycle, because of the way that we recorded it, basically erring on the side of ourselves. I am wearing majority pants now. There's something that happens when I perform in pants versus a dress. You just approach an audience in a different way. I kind of like the toughness that comes with wearing pants and leather jackets, or even Chuck Taylors. You know, it's like you just feel like all of a sudden you're punk rock and you can do anything. The majority of shoes that I own are 6-inch heels. I only have a few sneakers, and like today I'm wearing wedges. I've learned over the past, many years being in the band, how to navigate around a stage in heels. And originally it was something that I started because it was one more thing that the guys couldn't do. A lot of people like to take photos of me navigating my guitar pedal board or my wah pedals with the heels, and I still think it's funny. So until I can't, I'm gonna continue with the heels. I find myself, I guess, a little bit of a tomboy when it comes to my jewelry, and especially the rings. With my rings, this is a brand called Constantine, and I got this a couple of years ago. Really chunky, but like super awesome silver. And I like the idea of combining gold and silver. Maybe that's the way of integrating a little bit of color in my life. The skull ring is my newest one. This was really cheap. It was like $9. So far, it hasn't rusted out my finger. So this ring, I actually haven't taken off in 12 years. This is gonna sound so cheesy, but the guys and I all have these rings. My brother / drummer and I decided we were going to get these rings made up. So we got 4 rings made up, even though we hadn't found our other members yet. Fast forward a couple of years later, we found Josh and Joe, my bass player and guitar player, and forgot about the rings, found them in my parents' attic, and decided to present them to them like, hey guys, here you go. And I know they probably won't fit because they were randomly sized. They fit both of their fingers on the right ring finger perfectly.
Looks awesome. Gold hardware. I have a bound neck, double bound body, which really was inspired by just the Les Paul look and just the chunkiness of it. I'm LZZY Hale from Halestorm, and right now you're in my home studio in Nashville, Tennessee.